The story of the Trump judges, which now Joe Biden has 4 years to try to counter with his own appointees, the story of the Trump judges, as you tell it, is not just who they are and how unqualified some of them are. It's how they got there and who put them there.
Precisely. It's a question of who's behind this whole operation. And one of the things you see right now is that the same donors, the same entities, the same operatives, the same machinery that in the Trump administration was driving the court capture operation has now swiveled and turned its guns, the exact same guns, same money, same people, same organizations, to voter suppression. And if we don't show the American people what this dark money operation is and try to dig at who's behind it, then we're doing a real disservice to the American people. And if we can show them, I think that'll give us a whole new lease on life in terms of how the public appreciates what these three judges went through to get onto the court and what it means that they were ushered onto the court by secret special interests.
And now the judges who were put on the court at all levels, from the Supreme Court to the federal district courts, by those special interests will be in effect in the courtroom in voter suppression cases that they will be hearing over the next few years, having been put into these positions by the people who are fighting those voter suppression cases.
With litigants in the courtroom with bogus names like the Honest Elections Project, which is run right now by the same person who led the project that put these judges on the bench. So they'll be in the courtroom when these voter suppression cases are litigated to remind the judges, yes, I am the one who got you there. Now it's payback time.
When you were watching, especially on the Judiciary Committee, where the confirmations were just, speeding through the committee during the Trump years of federal judges, when you were watching that and out on the Senate floor, watching Mitch McConnell just bring those judges up constantly, Mitch McConnell, of course, was unburdened by any concern about trying to legislate, so he was happy to just do confirmations all day. Were you all sitting there thinking, wait till we get our chance, wait till we get our chance? Are you going to be trying to run as high speed a confirmation process as Mitch McConnell was running?
Gosh, I hope so. But the thing that was front of mind for me through all of that is, why don't we tell this story better? Why don't we tell this story better? These are not things that are happening. These are things that are being done. And the force behind all the rule breaking, all the norm breaking, all the hypocrisy and position reversals, all of the just the whole thing just smelled. And people don't behave that way if there's not a reason. And the reason is that machine was behind all of this. It gives money to this operation that funds Mitch McConnell's independent so-called political operation, and that has now turned its guns on voter suppression. And it was just so frustrating to me when people would treat these as events that just happened. It was somehow just a thing that occurred, and wouldn't look at what the driving force was that was making this happen. There's an octopus behind all these tentacle tips, and we got to start paying attention to it. And I hope through my little subcommittee, we can pay a lot of attention to it. It certainly drives them crazy when you go after them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.